Hello, hello. Got Alicia in the house. I don't know, but I am finally set up over here at Overholser, and I got my dinner on the way out here. Decided I'd go up to Chili's on the way and get me the Cajun shrimp pasta, and I also got a little cup of the uh, chicken enchilada soup, which is super yummy. If you've never had it, you should try it. But I just got 3 rods in the water. That's all I can have here since I'm in Oklahoma City water. Um, but we got baits in the water now. Yeah, Matt, I just went back up. So I just got baits in the water and I am gonna sit down and start working on eating my dinner. Ate my little cup of soup on the way here. Hello, beautiful, how are you? But we're gonna try it. I'm down on the south end and let's see if we can do anything. And hopefully maybe I'll get a bite, something. This lack of bite sucks. Man, kidding me. All right. Hey, what's going on, Troy? Sorry, guys. I don't know why my phone, every time I bring up the settings and try to change the camera, uh, it keeps locking up on me, and it won't allow me to back out of it. I click the back arrow, I click the X, it won't do anything. Let's see if still not doing it again. The little drop down's working, but nothing else. Okay, now we got it. I got it fixed. Got it working. Try to get this set up and angled here. I know my rods are gonna be kind of hard to see. Trying to get myself positioned and the light and everything positioned. Trying to get it positioned where I can see, you guys can see. Maybe move over here. Maybe that'll help the view a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna really change anything, but all right. What's up, Troy? What's up, Austin? No, I just got set up, just got bait in the water at the second lake. Uh, Mike's fishing home. We got Georgia fishermen in the house. If you need to talk, Dave Garcher, how you doing? Papa T, what's going on, man? Just trying to catch up to chat here. Rex Blocky in the house. All right, we got a slow start to the live again, but that's all right. If people gonna come, they're gonna come. Uh-oh, lost my fork. My drink fell off when I moved my chair. Now I gotta find my fork. But I did. I stopped and got me some chilies. Look at that, yummy. Cajun pasta, Alfredo. Nope, there's my fork. So I'm going to eat, and I am going to do my best to not make it noticeable to everybody. I will try to keep up a chat and pay attention to the rods. Mm. Mm. Might need to start the truck, turn the heater on, and put the dinner back on top of the defroster. Warm it up. Do like I do out on the pipeline. Because it's not really even warm anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're back up to 8 people. It is the Cajun with the shrimp and stuff. Yes, sir. I don't want any just plain stuff. I like the Cajun. Gotta have the shrimp. I mean, chicken's good, but shrimp is always so much better. Shrimp, green onions, topped with Parmesan cheese. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mike, man, I appreciate that. I understand there's a lot of competition, and I damn sure ain't somebody that's going to be drawing in people in by the fish that I catch. Once I get my tablet, I've got a tablet. Hell, I got a brand new tablet that I tried to use one time, and I never could get it to connect to the Wi-Fi where I was at. So I hadn't used it, and I don't know where it's at. I don't know if my ex packed it in a box when she started moving my crap over to my storage or what, but I got to find that. But once I get my tablet set up and everything, I'll sit in front of the camera. I'll try to be a little more entertaining for everybody and try to put a face in front of the camera. Yes, sir, Matt. The pasta is definitely awesome. If it wasn't Chili's, I probably would have hit up uh, Applebee's for their Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp. Now that is yummy. Chicken breast, grilled chicken breast with shrimp topped with some garlic butter on a bed of grilled mushrooms and onions. Oh yeah. Used to come with some roasted potatoes, but they don't do that anymore. And broccoli. But Mike, that really means a lot. I really appreciate that. That I don't expect anybody to sit around and hang out, but I love each and every last one of the people that come in and hang out in my lives. Means a lot that people care enough to come in and hang out. Hmm. Eventually, I'm gonna find a fish, and maybe my fish catching will be entertaining. Mm-hmm. Mm. No, 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 no. Shrimp is dinner and lunch and breakfast, and shrimp is everything. Nah, Mike, you get around everywhere, and I appreciate that you do come in. Troy, I hope you're doing all right, man. I know you kind of took a little bit of a break for a short period of time, but I'm glad to see you're back. I know exactly what it's like losing somebody that close, and yeah, yeah, you don't want to be part of much of anything at that point in time. So I'm just glad to see you're back, and hopefully we're going to see you back around continually. Well, Alicia, when they make you memorize the menu, kind of easy to do, isn't it? Of course, Austin here's the word bourbon, and he's all over it. I am not a fan of bourbon. Me and brown liquors don't do so. I don't know. Most brown liquors I don't care much for. My ex drank Knob Creek, and I drink it. It wasn't bad, but I like Makers. I can do Makers, and I'll drink Crown. It's just not that appealing. And Jack, ooh, haha, yeah. Thank you, Rex. I hope so. I don't even care if it's a big fish. I just want a fish. Hopefully, it don't come while I'm eating, because I damn sure don't want to throw my food on the ground. Costs too much and it's too good. I mean, it's not super expensive, but nowadays when you can eat somewhere like Chili's or Applebee's with a real good cooked meal, now of course pasta and the Alfredo sauce, that's not exactly good for you. But if you can go in there and, like I was talking about, the Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp at Applebee's, if you can go in a place like that and get that meal for $13, $15, I just assume do that, because I can't tell you how many times over the recent past, excuse me, I've gone into hell. Wendy's is one of the most overpriced there is. Hell, the last time I went to Wendy's, I think it cost me $12, $11 just to get a Baconator meal, and that was pathetic. The burger was pathetic. The fries were the best. I mean, they were good. I wouldn't say they were the best, but they were the best part of the meal when it comes down to how it was cooked and what came out hot and everything. But if you can go get a good sit down type meal, even to go, for 13 to $15, hell, you're ahead to get something that way over just going to get fast food. Arby's, they're all the same. It's costing, $9 to $12 just for one person to eat fast food nowadays. Rum chata and the coffee. Yeah, rum chata is good. Throw some rum chata and some Fireball, and then you got a cinnamon toast crunch shot. Oh yeah, that's yummy. Tastes just like cinnamon toast crunch cereal. You'll throw a taco on the ground for a 2-pound catfish. Rum shata is yummy stuff. Hey, Alvin, thanks for coming back, buddy. Wild turkey honey. Yeah, that's not bad. Well, Dave, if the tip of these rods touches the water, I'm going to lose my rods and my stand because the water is about 6 foot down that way. There is about a 2 foot drop off right there. Luckily, I found the one spot that's got some rock over here that I can step onto, some concrete. And then I got to walk down. So if I get a fish, I'm going to have to get the net and I'm going to have to go down that little treacherous slope to get there and get it. Now we're going to hope for a fish. Of course, I'm set up in a spot where the ground's not. There we go. But yeah, Dave, I would love to see the rods fold over and get something good. Yes, sir, Mike. Of course, Mike is definitely a big proponent for Fireball. I mean, it's one of the weakest cinnamon whiskeys out there. However, they're all right there at 33 to 35% alcohol. So, or no, actually only 33, like 33 proof. They're pretty weak. Yep, that lure rod shows up good. I need at least 2 more. I still got to replace my halfway busted Zebco rod that I'm still able to use. Until that rod starts spinning all the way around, or until the reel starts spinning all the way around it, I guess I'm going to have to make do. I mean, Jack Fire's pretty good. Jack Honey, I don't know if I've had Jack Honey, but I'm not a big Jack Daniels. I don't know. To me, it's disgusting. I'll drink it if I have to. Hopefully, a little bit more Coke than most people would drink, but. Mm-mm. Cali Bear, what's going on, brother? Ah, 100 proof Rumple Mints peppermint schnapps is my drink. That or Harem Walker 90 proof peppermint. That's my jam. Working as usual. Any fish? No, sir. We're on the second lake of the evening of the night. And no bites. Of course, I've only had the stream going 18 minutes. Only had the rods in the water for maybe 2-3 minutes before that. So now just bait's only been in the water just over 20 minutes. And you guys have catfish, you know how it goes. 1 second you're sitting there looking at straight rods. All of a sudden you're looking at a rod out of nowhere with that Peyronie's disease, and it's been all to hell. And that's when we want it. Used to chase vodka with apple pucker. Hell, why didn't you just mix the pucker and your vodka together? Gentleman Jack. I don't know if I've ever drank that. And I'm damn sure not big on Irish whiskey. I mean, I can drink a shot of Jameson every now and then, but woo. My old boss at one of our Christmas parties one time, he brought a bottle of some kind of Irish whiskey that, holy cow. I thought the $1,600 bottle of cognac that my big boss broke out was nasty. That Irish whiskey was worse. Got to join your Skunk Master Classic. Hey, Mike, I've already, man, you're working on it, but I talked about it last year. I talked about it months and months ago about setting up a tournament. And I think I actually might have even called it Skunk Master. But yeah. Well, if you saw some of my old lives, I talked about it then. But yeah, yep, I talked about it because I know I get skunked plenty. But I definitely thought about doing a tournament for those of us that regularly get skunked. Yeah, we'll get our popularity from getting skunked. How about that? Goldschlager and rum shot. I've never had that. Now I've had a Starry Night, which is Goldschlager and Jaeger. Those are good. Now Jaeger is definitely not my favorite. All right, Eugene, that'd be awesome. Now, see, the problem is, I can be fairly entertaining, but the problem is we'd have John Parker in there, and he'd have everybody going the whole time. If it was popularity contest or a laugh off or whatever, I think John would win because man, he pulls everybody's leg so hard every time. But I can skunk with the best of them. I mean, I can be entertaining. I can be fun. I don't know that you're going to see me all goofied up. Now I am a goofball, but I don't think you're going to see me as opened up and goofy as John Euler. But I can get after being goofy. Mm, that's cool, Mike. Next year, as in 2023, a whole year away. Damn. Unless you keep thinking we're still in 2021. Yeah, I was about to say, because next year's a long ways away, Mike. And what you talking about next season? It's already next season. There is no catfishing season. Every day is catfishing season when you get out and go. Yeah, I know, Alicia. You talking about the one that Jeremy and all them talking about now. Now my dinner's already cold. There's no warmth to it at all. So I think I'm gonna have one or two more of the shrimp and save the rest and eat it here in a bit. Later on. Nice stop, asshole. There's a stop sign right behind me. It's like there's a three-way intersection. And yeah, see people pull up and not even know how to stop. Don't call me a shrimp, Alicia. I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to go put this back in the truck. Oh, shit. Oh, buddy. Well, as far as weather goes, tomorrow is still supposed to be, I think, close to 60. I'd say fishing might be a possibility, but I don't know if I'd wake up in time. And I'll get Dominic tomorrow. So I do not know. I doubt I'll be out fishing tomorrow. All right. I got some food in my belly. I'm good to go. What's up, CVA? Hey, Randy. How you doing, brother? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. Eugene's at work. Next 4 days of 0 or below. That's going to suck, Mike. Johnny Small Pepper, what's going on, man? You are new to my live streams. You picked me up, I don't know, close to a week ago, if not a week ago. Let's see. Yep. Saturday, we're supposed to have, it's saying a high of like 30, but they said it, I think 6 o'clock. They said on the forecast last night, they said we're supposed to have 20 to 40 mile an hour winds on Saturday with snow, and it's going to make it feel, I guess, the wind chill supposed to feel at like 5 degrees. So it is not going to be pleasant. I hate to break it to Dominic. He's not going to be able to go out and play. We'll just have to stay inside and play games and watch cartoons or movies or something and play with toys and games, or maybe pack, bundle him up and take him somewhere. Maybe take him back to the science museum. He has all kinds of fun there. There's a lot for him to do. Get there earlier than we did the last couple times and can actually enjoy it. Cody, 3+1 outdoors. What's going on, Cody? How are you? Thanks for coming in. We are 0 on the fish line right now. Woo-woo! Some girl in a fancy old Yukon driving by honking and hooting at me. I figured the least I could do is holler back. Holler back, girl. Ain't that what I did? Something like that. Well, they just hooting at everybody that's out. They're just driving around. Well, Steve, CVA, hopefully you get out, show her my rods. Should be more impressed by the ones on the fishing stand right now. You know what I mean? A little cold out. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of slap and tickle there, Mike. CVA instigated. I ain't scared. Well, got 11 beautiful people hanging out in here. Bunch of lovely bunch of lovely friends. Good people to hang out with. You were talking about the fishing rods, getting my mind out of the gutter. I don't know if that's possible, CBA. I think my mind lives in the gutter. It only pops out of there when serious needs to happen. And Randy. And you what, Randy? I'm confused. Just out of nowhere, Randy says, and me. Did Randy instigate? What's going on here? I'm confused. Shoot, if Randy was here fishing with me, he'd probably already, before they ever got here, he'd been like, hey, check it out. Nah, not really. Yeah, we need some fish. My phone says it's only 50. My truck said it's 46. 10:20 at night right now. We need something to happen. All right. Oh, Dan, don't gotta explain to me, brother. Just watch the right hook or uppercut from Alicia. I ain't worried about none of that. Oh, 11 beautiful people and Randy. Nah, Randy, you're right there on top of the list, buddy. What's up, girls in the gas station? How y'all doing? Steve, I hope you're not asking to see my bobber. I think it's the kind of bobber you're interested in. I gotta say, the girl that brought my food out to me when I was parked in the to-go parking spot there at Chili's, she was actually very beautiful. It was nice to see something for a change today. Anyway, never hurts to have some eye candy, even if that's all you're doing is looking. Ah, somebody get that bot. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. All right. Maybe I beat. I don't know if I beat you guys to it. Oh, an error occurred. Try refreshing the page. What the hell? Oh, there we go. I'm sure somebody got it. Well, I guess we're gonna all get them. I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to go in there and do the subscribers only mode. If not, just set it for 1 minute. It happens. Well, somebody hide it again. Hell, even the ducks on the lake are laughing at you, Mike. They're not laughing at me this time. I've done that. I've done that plenty of times, and we played back and forth. I try to hide them, but somebody else got them first. So as soon as I did it, it unhit them. And then somebody, I go right back to hide it again, and then all of a sudden somebody's already hidden them again, and it just keeps repeating the cycle. So CVA, I don't know if I ever got an answer the last time I asked you, but do you prefer to go by Steve or Steven? I mean, you're the only one that goes by Steven, so that might make it easier for you to know who we're talking to. But I never quite knew. That's all right, Matt. All right. We're going to get a fish. I got the 3 rods out, spread out fairly well. The left rod, they all have uh, a carp on them. Left rod is more towards the west, somewhat shallower, and then the middle one's a little ways out, straight out, and Uncle Lou's rod is a little bit off to the east, and it's pretty good ways out too. I do not know the depth. I just know that the line didn't continue spooling off very much after it hit the water, so it can't be all that deep over here. Does not matter. Okay. Didn't know if you had a preference. I just know one thing I will not answer to is Danny. Dan or Daniel's fine. Or as we all know, the Danimal. Yep, definitely need some more of these Uncle Lou's rods. They'll light up the rack here pretty good. They'll all show up. Uh-oh. Mike's and Matt, they got some cyber thing going on here. Got some, yep. Not even gonna go there. Troy said the water was higher than Snoop Dogg. That's hard to do. I don't know if you can get much higher than Snoop Dogg. For shizzle. Well, the ducks liked your joke, Alicia. Or Troy's. Ducks are still laughing. Usually everyone says Steven, kind of different from all the Steves on here. Okay. Well, I'll just call you Steven. That'll be easy to remember and easy to, because, a lot of times we do have 3 Steves in the house at one time. You, Steve Mosley, Steve Adams, and then there's Small Town Outdoors Steve, and then Hogleg Steve. But I think pretty much everybody just calls him Hogleg. If it ain't Willie Nelson or Martha Stewart, it ain't high. I don't know. I think Snoop Dogg. I think he can shut Martha down on being high. Y'all ever seen the movie Pixels? The Adam Sandler movie where the old video game characters came to Earth and attacked. Yeah, the part where the midget, whatever his name is, Philip, or I can't remember his name, but one from Game of Thrones, that guy, where he said he wanted Serena Williams and Martha Stewart together in a hotel room with him, or in the White House. And then at the end, they show Martha Stewart with Serena. Now that's pretty funny. And I don't know why, but at that point, I think Martha Stewart was kind of hot, but I don't know. Marijuana causes short-term memory. What does marijuana cause? I don't know, Randy. What does it cause? Hey, fishing from the flood wall is a good thing. You ain't got to worry about reaching down too far to net your fish. I was watching Moonshiners last night on Discovery Channel, and I can't remember the name of the show, but Oh, Growing Belushi, I think it is. Uh, Jim Belushi. I think it's Jim. Yeah. Jim Belushi is apparently he owns his own grow farm now, and him and Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd was in the preview commercial with him, and I don't know if they're working together or what, but Jim Belushi has his own grow farm, and they've got a TV show on it. All right, Cody. Got a cow sick. Hoping you don't find it dead in the morning. Money down the drain. Yep. All right, Cody, man. Take care of that cow in the morning or whenever you do. Hope it pulls through. I've only ever fished this end of the lake one time. I wanted to fish right over by the dam. It's, I don't know, about 200 yards to my east, something like that. But I couldn't park the truck over there. I couldn't get the truck down there because there's grass and sidewalk and all that crap. Didn't want to get in trouble. So I was like, all right, screw it. I'll just fish over here. Which, I mean, one place is just as good as the other right now. Jim is a big old farmer. Yeah, he is. Troy's got him a spot already if it gets that high. Well, that'll be good. We got 12 awesome people still hanging out with us. 42 minutes into this live. Still no luck, but you can't blame a guy for trying. Like I said, as we all know, you might sit there and stare at the rods forever, never get a bite, and then all of a sudden it just happens. That rod takes off. Maybe that'll happen here tonight. All right, Mike, take it easy. Lady time. When Mike says lady time, that means he's going to go put on some makeup, put on his nightgown, and frolic around the house. Throw a wig on. He's going to try to be like Jane Oyler. That's what I was saying, Steven. Yeah. that's, that's what I was calling for. Lady time. He's going to frolic around in a nightgown or something. Put on some makeup and he probably got some of them fishnet gloves that he puts on. Paint a good mental image for you guys of Mike. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, he's going to be passed out on the floor with the live still running. Red lipstick, and it's time to get loco. I have never drank a Four Loco. Passed by them many times in the liquor store, just never grabbed one. Let's go fishing rods. Let's go. Just like the last spot. Even if I tried to pee in the water, I couldn't. The water's too far away from the bank. Did not think Mike was a frolicker. Okay, is he a prancer? Maybe prancing is a better word for it. You weren't right for 3 days. Well, I think they took them off the shelves for a good while until they changed their formula or something. Because I remember a big uproar about them there when they first came out. I think they were like super hyped up on, different uh, energy things. But I do not remember. I get skunked here too. That's gonna suck. Well, I think I saw that Jody was live, and who knows who else. I don't provide the entertainment that some of them do, so I got the best crowd that I can get, and that's a good crowd. I appreciate everybody. Just be better if I could give you guys some fish instead of listening to me rambling on. Ramble, bamble, blah, blah, blah. Anybody want to come up? I'll post a link. Come up and bullshit a little bit. Hang out. I can see my breath. I guess it's that cold. My phone finally says 46. Your rods be the same? What? No movement? Just hanging out? The missing link? I said, would anybody like to come up? Yeah. Oh, I guess. Thinking of getting you a pet skunk so you'll have a mascot with you when you go. That's funny, Troy. I always wanted a pet skunk, but I heard that, I mean, I think it used to be legal to descent them, but I believe it is illegal now to remove their scent. I said free hot links tonight. I don't have any hot links. I don't have any of those grizzlies. Y'all know me. I won't use that other word. That's retarded. I bet if Felicia comes out, she's going to be hiding out in the dark. You can still descent them there. That'd be cool. I want a pet raccoon. Those things are freaking awesome. They're cute as can be. Watched a video, a short of a guy sitting there playing ball with his. He would toss the ball, or what? I think it was a ball, whatever it was. He'd toss it on the couch, and the raccoon would go get it, and then he'd run it back, and he'd come back to him, and he'd grab it, and he'd kind of toss the raccoon back onto the couch and make it do a little not a cartwheel, but a somersault, and then it would come running right back, and he'd do it again. It was really cute. And then I saw another short of a raccoon sitting there. It had stolen somebody's golf ball on the golf course. Well, Stephen, you don't need to in your case. You stink bad enough. I don't think they'll overpower you. Oh, cha-ching. I might hop up and go adjust reel the rods in, baits in a little bit. See if 10 feet or so find the fish. You know, the lazy ones that don't want to swim over to my bait. Thought he was going to try to hang up there for a second. You going to go cry in the car? Don't stay in there too long. I don't know if your wife will want to get in there after you've hung out in there too long. Oh.
Hey, let me turn it up real quick.
Shit.
Say something.
Something.
Okay, good. I was just making sure I could hear you. That's funny. You've got it set to where I can't see myself. I can see myself on my camera, but on the thing, I just see the cooler.
You see the cooler.
You see that white thing right there? See?
I'm the cooler.
On my camera, now that you changed it, I see myself. But before, I could just see the cooler.
Well, I see you now too.
Huh?
I said I see you now too, and so does everybody else.
So, I was going to show you what is going on out here. This is crazy.
I mean, honestly, all we're seeing is the headrest, but...
Well, like, I don't have my one little...
we're seeing the cooler.
Yeah, I don't have my thing that I normally have stuck up on the window.
Wig?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Hold on, I might have to put
He spit in the cooler.
I might have to put batteries in this. Oh wait, I don't even know if I have this flashlight.
Carping down under. Jeremy, what's going on, man? No, sir, no fish yet. We're at lake number 2, and we're still at bite number 0 and fish number 0.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna mute this for a second. Oh well, because it's pointed toward that light, I guess. That's weird. Anyway, I was gonna mute myself for a second. Well, I'm doing it. because I'm opening this plastic package of batteries, but apparently I'm going to do it while I'm on the phone. I mean, while I'm on the phone, while I'm not muted.
Sounds like it.
I didn't know it was going to open that easy. I thought it was going to be a struggle, and it wasn't.
Well, we're still on fish letter 0.
I'm hoping this will show up good with the light.
All right, Matt, take it easy if you're still here. Thanks for coming in and hanging out.
Okay. While I do this, you're just going to be handheld, sorry, so it might not be the most stable, but I won't do it the entire time, but you just got to see this. The bright flashlight, no, they're putting the batteries in it. I gotta switch my camera around too.
So what are we going to be looking at?
So the snow and then the rain that followed it.
So basically, we're going to look at. So we're going to look at rain.
Nope, we're gonna look at what the flooding had done. So this is the parking lot. Oh, let me get off of here.
That looks like pavement. Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, so this.
Dang, Alicia, you're causing me to lose people.
Oh, that's not my fault. But see this right here? All these limbs and logs.
Yeah.
So that's how far the water was up above the parking spots.
Dang.
Because where I normally park is right up here. Oh, one trip and fall. Well, there's a big old tree there that's not usually there. Okay, so normally this is a big old hill. This is the very top of the ramp where the water starts. So there's a big like low down deep, whatever.
Do that again.
I can't remember how I did. So that's where you put your boat in.
Big
But yeah, you usually have to walk down a big old hill right there to go sit, but it's all over, my head now for where that would be.
Don't worry, a lot of things are over your head.
Hey, now I knew that was coming. Then here is the
sidewalk. Yeah, that's it. Oh, those.
So here's the dock, like how to get to it. Normally this is the walkway down here. You can see like that you would walk to go to the dock, or you can walk all the way down the parking lot here.
CVA's laughing at you.
But yeah, so you can't go to the dock.
Damn, Jeremy, that's pretty bad. I've caught fish. Go back and look at my go back and look at my fishing with Brent with fins and foul. I didn't catch 7 fish in that live, but I started that stream out with a 14 pounder that Brent caught, and I ended up catching a 14 pounder not too long after. I caught multiple fish in that live, and there's also in the description of that video is a link to a good video that he recorded of me catching a 14 pounder. All right, so go ahead, Alicia.
So I was showing you all, like, this is the dock.
Okay, thanks, John. I appreciate it. I might change part 2 for tonight to that thumbnail. I appreciate you, John. All right, go ahead, Alicia. Sorry.
Yeah. So there's a tree limb sitting there on top of the walkway to the dock, or log, whatever part of a big old tree. But anyway, so yeah, this is, you can't walk down the steps to go to it because obviously you'd be under water, and it's like 30-something degrees to do it. And so I showed y'all from the side. I don't know if you saw it or not. Oh, I'm sliding in some mud. That's fun. But yeah.
So you need a boat to get out to the end of the walkway.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's not much fun.
The one good thing about it is that I do have my stuff to fish with me, obviously. But I could just fish from the car and not have to worry about using my little buddy heater. Because
sound like you said you have your Sounded like you said you have yourself to fish with.
Oh, I usually do fish with myself.
I don't know why it's echoing.
Oh, I don't know. It's probably because I put it on what do you call it? Desktop mode, and so I'll probably have to leave and come back in.
No.
Which I can do that. But yeah, I don't think I have to set up my chair. I don't think I have to do any of that stuff. I think I can just sit in my car.
Yeah. Well, I got the truck right here too. But I'm not really too worried.
I could drive down and show you all what the tailwaters looks like because I'm sure that's really crazy.
Are they wagging?
Not that kind of tail. If you all
Hand me down
were
in the
from here,
building.
this part would be way more impressive. But since you really can't tell what it looks like normally,
That's CBA. It's really easy. I actually created. All right, Alicia, you're gonna have to do something about that echo.
I'm leaving and coming back in. But you had me on full screen. That's why I hadn't yet.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right, there we go. No more echo. Yeah, CVA, the thumbnail I made for my Go Big or Go Home piece. I actually made that one myself on Canva. It's really pretty easy. Of course, I spent a couple hours just trying to figure out which background I wanted to use. That was the pain in the ass part of it. That's all right, Jeremy. This is actually the first time I fished since the Walmart challenge. So, yeah, you haven't seen me catch a fish in quite a while, over a month. Well, you haven't seen me catch a fish since that time I was fishing with Brent because I, along with what, four other people, got skunked during the Walmart bait challenge. So, couldn't feel too bad about that. I tried. We had all different baits to use. So, I tried just like I'm trying tonight. Three hours at one lake, and I'm on lake number 2. An hour into this one. Don't know if it's going to pan off or not, but can't catch nothing if I'm sitting at home on the couch, staying nice and warm. Yeah, CVA. Yeah, Steven, that's what I was doing. Um, there was a period of time where I couldn't even add the writing from my phone because I had so much memory taken up. But I would take a picture. But yeah, my phone wouldn't allow me to edit any pictures because I had so much memory taken up on my phone. And I finally put a 256 gigabyte SD card, micro SD, in my phone, so I could clear up space. And now I've got most of the functions back. But yeah, now that I got Canva, and you can use Canva on your phone too. So if I had had the time, I could have done something here to make my thumbnails before I got started. But all right, Troy, have a good one. Be safe out there. Nothing like a good soothing Dr. Pepper. Staying nice and cold outside. I really would love to catch a fish. I'd be happy if one of those rods just moved just from a bite. Hell, I get excited if a fish just happened to run into the line while it was swimming by. Damn it. There we go. I'm really not bad while I'm sitting here in the chair, kind of huddled up, got my hands in the hoodie pockets, keeping them warm. My toesies are starting to get a little cold, but oh, more. Yeah. But oh, I guess we'll let her back up.
I was wondering about you. Before I left here, I wanted to show you a little bit more.
Welcome back, Callie Bear. Not missing anything. Just me and everybody in chat. Cherry Coke. I like cherry Coke, but I really like wild cherry Pepsi. Anytime I go to the movies, oh yeah, that's on the menu right there, buddy. But actually, I just say screw it and take a bag for Dominic and pack a bunch of drinks and snacks in there. That's the way you do it. I mean, hell, you go to. Okay, that goes back.
Probably because I sent Troy a text message to tell you that I was in the basement, so I'll probably have to leave and come back in. But then you got to watch for me.
Okay. Well, don't send a text.
I had to do something. I would either have done that or I would have had to
You
have
didn't
gone to
even send
YouTube.
a text.
I noticed that. I see that.
You just sent a message in the private chat.
No, I did that too.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So forget where I was. Made me lose my train of thought. What bait do I have out? I just have some cut carp. Oh yeah, talking about the movies. You know, when you can go to Walmart and you can get a 1 pound bag of Twizzlers for less than $3, or you get like a 4 ounce packet at the movie theater for almost $5. Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the cheaper way and shoot. I went there. I took Dominic to go see the Paw Patrol movie a few months back, and he wanted popcorn. And for the smallest bag of popcorn they had, I can't remember if it was like $6 or $8 just for a small bag of popcorn. And the girl was like, "Well, we have this kids meal, and it come with a drink and a little bag of popcorn, and I think a little thing of little gummy, little fruit gummies." And that was like $6 or $7. I'm like, okay, let's do that. Screw that. I'm not paying $8 for a damn bag of popcorn when I can get this whole little kids meal with no more popcorn than the two of us needed. Anything to indicate there are fish out there? Nope. Yeah. Unless you're talking about what I was saying a minute ago about about just even a fish running into the line. Yeah. Anything just to let me know that there's something out here. And I know there are fish here. I've caught a couple or a few. We got Sandy Toes in here. I want a story, but the Aussie is very sorry. She took flight like the fish he's trying to catch tonight. Now he'll have to wait before he can again tempt fate. Be good. All right, Sandy, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I guess Earl finally finished his live. Can I chum there? Or can I chum here? Yeah. Nothing in the regulations that I've ever read say anything about not being able to. I got plenty of nasty old bait that needs to get thrown out that's with me that would work, but I mean, it wouldn't go very far and it wouldn't help anything where my baits are. Yeah, we don't have a lot of those regulations like a lot of places do, or the coastal areas, or some of those eastern states, or California, I guess. But yeah, I've never seen anything about any of that. Thing about doing is I've heard people talking about, well, just get some canned dog food and throw it out there. I've thought about doing that. Oh, there's a bot. Boop. Used to chum up some points on the west side with cattle cubes. Yeah, I thought about getting some dog food, some cans of dog food. All right, Steven, CBA. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us for the night. But I thought about getting some cans of dog food and punching holes in it, and tying a light or a heavy string to it. That way I can kind of whip it out there a ways. But to um, not litter and not leave it out there, use something heavy enough to where that way I could drag it back in whenever I was, back out there to fish. Okay, I see you. Jesus.
Well, you forgot about me.
I didn't forget about you.
Okay.
I just wasn't paying attention to you.
So I was going to show you, this is the parking lot down here. Like, the
I
whole
might have
thing
forgot
is
about
full.
That's a pretty rough parking lot.
Yeah, it's full of nothing but trees and limbs and logs and coolers and a little bit of trash and little tree down there.
So what you're saying is you're going to get Avid to restart his trash pickup challenge, and you're going to win.
Well, if I could pick up tree limbs and logs, then of course I could win. But those don't count. There's only like a little bit of trash, like that bottle right there. Like,
Firebird needs me to come over to Reef Robber's stream. Well, I'm sorry, I got my own stream going. I got Reef Robber come over here and join my stream.
it's in the parking lot down there a little ways. I don't want to shine my flashlight just in case anybody's sleeping in the houseboats over there. But
Yeah, shine them on him anyways. All right, Callie Berry, thanks for coming in. Thanks, sir. It's 11 o'clock now. I'll probably stick it out till about midnight. That'll make it just over 2 hour stream, and I'll probably call it the night. Call it a night.
all this tree, all of it is like got frost on it.
Yeah. Well, don't step on it and slip.
Mm-mm. There's a cross over there that my brother built for my neighbor that died out here. But it's all buried with tree limbs and logs and all that stuff right now.
Go fix it. Go save it.
Well, when we did the lake cleanup, I did go over there and clean up all kinds of trash around it and clear it out.
That's nice. So how long ago was that?
A little over a year ago.
Oh, okay.
It was when it flooded like this, and somebody reported seeing his vehicle down here. And they pulled his vehicle out of the water, and then they went and looked for him and was checking to see if he was home, and he wasn't. And they checked with his son, and nobody had seen him. So then they realized that they needed to search and rescue, and so they brought out all the search and rescue people, and then they found him out here in 5 foot of water. But it was because the water was 40 degrees, which it's lower than that now.
Yeah.
But it was still like late fall, early. I don't think it was winter yet when that happened. But
yeah. Well, that's sad to hear. Yeah, we're down. All right. Back to an echo again. Oh, it went away.
When I put you in the car, you said it goes.
I'm saying we're down to a minuscule amount of people hanging out with us now, but that's all right. Got my faithful Danamaniacs hanging out. I ever get to 1,000 and I start a membership, that's what everybody's going to be called. They're going to be called the Danamaniacs. What up, police Robert? Hello, Miss Valerie. Earl, what's going on? Earl Firebird came over here and said I needed to come over to your stream. I had to tell him that I'm running my own stream. I can't come over there.
My bad. Was Sandy still in here? Or did she leave?
Who?
You were talking to Sandy Toes for a minute, and I wanted to say something to her, but I was backstage.
Oh, she just popped in to say, give me a little rhyme and say goodnight. Dang, everybody from Reef Robbers come in here all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Earl, I had your link on my phone, had it. I was on StreamYard, and then went and checked and saw that Daniel was going live in like 5 minutes, and I was like, I can't do it.
We got Off the Res in the house. She was on your panel for a long time. Yes, she was. Got Off the Res and Valerie and Earl showed up and OGP, Fish Hunt Trapper Pete back are in here. My night is going good. My fishing is not so good, but aw, Valerie called me a sweetie. Look at that. Had to get off your live because I stole all your peeps. So I made your live go from what? From 8 people down to 4, and that put me up to 7.
Y'all are just borrowing people, shuffling them around.
Earl, when you asked me if I wanted to swap, I didn't think that's what you meant.
Earl, how many hours do you have now?
Ten.
Bunny rabbit.
Squirrel.
I would show you all the view of the drive, but I don't have that, whatever, phone tripod. Not really a tripod.
Earl's at 3,400 hours.
Has how many?
3,400.
Well, getting there.
I'm going to have to do a weekly live just to get people to come up and hang out. J&S Outdoors in the house. What's going on? How we doing, J&S?
Hey, J&S.
How you doing?
What?
Nothing.
I mean, not like I just picked up J&S, so I was excited.
Yeah. Mr. OG Cree? Yeah. I have not gotten a single bite tonight out of almost 4.5 hours of fishing. It's pretty sad. But I've gone 12 and 15 hours without a fish. Hell, I think I've gone 17. Now, that's not counting crappie that I'd catch while I was out, but I'm not crappie fishing tonight.
This car's louder than usual because I've got the back seat dropped down so that the rods will fit in here.
Yeah.
And it's rear wheel drive. It's Mustang, so like loud.
Can't hear it. I'm wanting J&S says he's wanting to get up early and go fishing, but he's probably staying up too late for that. I know how that goes. Yeah, I'm on the bank. Yep, I am on the bank. Hey, Alicia,
Yeah,
being rear-wheel drive has nothing to do with it. The exhaust is at the back.
I get that, but I'm just saying, like, when I was driving, like, you don't think that that would make a difference? Because I think it does.
No,
I'm not saying the entire time. I'm just
no.
saying, like, okay.
I've never noticed a sound difference between a front-wheel drive and a rear-wheel drive vehicle while driving it.
I don't know.
Earl's over here giving you funny faces.
I got funny faces to give back.
I bet you do.
I'm guessing that this area where I'm going right now is just completely blown out and moving too fast and not fishable, but I still just wanted to show you all what it looked like. But and also I wanted to know what it looked like. I saw I put it in your last live what the discharge was currently.
The discharge? I don't want to know about the
Maybe we're
discharge.
gonna have a field day with that one.
I don't want to know about your discharge.
Oh my gosh. See how it is, make me little.
Well, you ain't showing your face or anything else, so
on it.
I might as well just put you on
I
no
don't care
view.
if it's on there or not. You can save the people.
Well, there's no point in anybody just looking at your cooler when
I could see my face.
nobody else could.
Okay.
I don't know how you can see your face if nobody else can.
Well, right now, like I don't really see it. It's tiny in the corner, but
Can't see your face. Now we do.
okay. Let's see what we got going on here.
Yeah, Earl, rub it in. Like I say, we don't all have an ocean to jump out and go fish in. All those abundant numbers of fish. We got a lot of noise being created by Alicia.
Well, I was getting out of the vehicle so I could show you all this.
But otherwise, we have 9 wonderful people hanging out, watching these rods not move. Well, what you going to show us?
Well, I had to switch my camera around.
Okay, so do I need to make you back bigger, I guess?
If you want to, I'm going to show you what the tailwaters look like.
If I don't make you bigger, then
It's usually just like looks like a little creek, almost like it's a river, but
kind of hard for us to see with just a flashlight.
Hold on, I'm going to go down there. I'm just checking to see what it's like right now. So right now, hold on. I'll walk to where you can see it better.
Oh,
If I lock the door, I can show you the tunnel, what it looks like down there.
I haven't had pho in quite some time. Rez says before he cut his ankle, the wife went to check the river for him and it was frozen over. Dang,
So
Rez, you and Hogleg hanging out together? Something? Got some new hooks?
See these steps right here that start here and go all the way down to like this landing here in a second? The reason why I'm showing you that is because that same amount of steps is supposed to be down here too, but it's underwater.
Yeah. Will, what are the number 26 midge hooks? I have no clue. OGP, this is your first time on my live. Hey, I appreciate you coming in, OGP. I am not providing anything in the way of fish being landed entertainment, but I will definitely sit here and bullshit with you and keep you company.
So there is whole sidewalks and benches and stuff like that that are underwater here. It is definitely
something we need to see in the daylight.
Trying to think, yeah, probably, but I'm trying to think how deep that would be. It's probably like 12 feet or more.
Like
Oh,
500 foot.
I have no clue. It's way wider than it normally is, but I'll show you the tunnel. That'll be more.
That's what she said.
Um, wow, that'll be um more entertaining. I don't know.
Well, anything's more entertaining than watching these rods not move. I might get up and do the truffle shuffle.
Moon.
Okay, Will. So what are these number 26 midge hooks you're talking about, Will? Are they monster? Are they behemoth hooks?
You
Oh,
know all about behemoth hooks.
microfishing. So he means itty bitty number 26. I wasn't quite sure what he's talking about. You talking about like little bitty fly hooks? What's up, Steve Lope? You got Steve Lope in the house. He says hello to everybody.
This is over double the width that it normally is.
That's what she said.
But we're getting closer to the tunnel where you can see some more impressive stuff.
That's what she said.
Wow. Wow. Normally
Sorry,
this runs at 50.
you walked right into that one.
I sure did. This normally runs at 50 cubic feet per second, but it was what I say, 3,451 or something like that.
Normally only runs 50 cubic feet. What?
Yeah, because it's not that fast. Runs 50 a lot of the time. Is that right? 50? Yeah. You're making me second guess myself, but is it 500 instead of 50? No, I don't know. But anyways, it's way less than it is. I don't know.
I don't know. What do I need to seek help for, Valerie?
This is water is.
Will said they're extremely small. Well, that's what she said too. Rex Blocker in the house again. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Rex.
I don't know. Alicia's taking us on a walk somewhere. She's trying to show us stuff at night that we should be seeing in the daytime.
We'll be able to see the stuff at the tunnel better in a minute. Like this water is like really going fast compared to what it normally does. This looks like the Tennessee River did. Oh, I still want to fish on a spot though. This is my favorite spot.
Mine too.
Because the water just comes back, flows back around. Like it's just, I catch everything there.
What's up, gangster? You and your flashy color lights and your whatever the hell that is. Oh, they had like some.
This might be loud because it's rushing really hard. But we'll see. Holy crap. I almost said a different word.
Holy crap.
You can't see it because of fog.
Dang. So is this right on the other side of the dam, I assume? Hello? Hello?
What'd you think?
I said, is this on the other side of the dam? The outbound side?
Yeah, this is the tailwaters. This is where the outflow, yeah. Let's see if you can see it better if I come down here, not into the seam. It'll be louder though, sorry. Gosh, that was going so fast. It almost makes me sick.
Off the res says, yep, that Alicia, that's moving pretty quick. Don't throw your bait down in that.
In case it's loud. Sorry, hold on.
Get a raft and go fish, go rafting down that. That'd be a hell of a ride, wouldn't it? Zoom, zoom.
Sorry. What'd you say?
I said get a raft and go for a water slide.
Yeah, I bet I do.
Huh?
I bet I do. I bet I do just that.
Okay. I say you can throw your baits down in that too.
That water is crazy right now.
Yes, it is.
Those waves over there, like coming up hot, like they're coming up and getting the sidewalk over there, like on the I don't know, I want to call it a pier, but that's not what it is. But like there's like icicles and stuff dripping off the railing. I know you all can't see that, but like every once in a while it'll hit really hard and it'll shoot up there, kind of like that. But
Rez said you need a bowling ball for a sinker in that.
I bet you, like, if I had brought a rod down here, I bet you I could still have caught a fish over here. I'm just saying, because when the water's up, like this part over here always gets, a lot calmer. It's not in that horrible raging stuff. So, like, there's fish over here. Like, I
I
guarantee
thought,
you, if I had brought a rod over with some bait, something would have bit.
I thought you were going to tell us it's just because you're just that good.
Oh, well, yeah, that too. But yeah, this is like 3 times as wide as it normally is. Now that I'm up here looking at it, like able to assess it, like one, at least it might be 4 times as wide as it normally is. It's really, really, really up.
I'm so good I catch a 5-pound largemouth in 1 inch of water.
Ooh, I can't feel my fingers no more. My gloves are in the car. Was
Riff
the
Robert,
tunnel more entertaining or no?
huh?
Was the tunnel more entertaining or no?
I don't know. Where's the tunnel?
But I just showed it to you, where the water was coming out, the tunnel.
Oh,
No?
that was
Okay.
that was pretty cool to see the water rushing like that.
Need a bowling ball for a sinker.
Earl, I already said that.
Earl, that is not nice.
I was trying to read these things to you but you were jabberjawing and not listening.
And I couldn't hear.
Huh?
And I couldn't hear with how hard that water was rushing out.
Huh?
I'm not going to fall for it again. Once was enough.
All right, you're off solo.
Okay.
Field trip over. Not that my view's any better, but if I was to actually get a bite, people might want to see it. Otherwise, they wouldn't believe it.
You know how tempted I am to go back down there to that spot because that water was really not moving. In that
Earl said
little.
he's never claimed to be nice.
Well, I thought more of him. Truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's definitely nice that there's no wind and there's enough of a breeze to feel. But I mean, if the temperature was nice, I mean, shoot, the water is like glass. Earl says, "Come down here and show me how to catch fish." Ah, damn, Earl has no faith in me.
No.
I'm still sitting here trying to be positive and think that I might eventually get a bite. Like I said, I'm only giving it till midnight, which is 35 minutes from now. Time for sleep, Valerie says.
Night, Valerie.
John and oh, William is going live in 4.5 hours. Boy, she's got this down to like a dedicated schedule. It's like YouTube is her job.
I'll have to wait on in the car.
Do I have bait on the hooks? Yeah, I do. You wouldn't think I did though.
Oh crap! I've got something in my pocket.
Maybe I'll start doing like all those Filipino do, and I'll set up a silent live, and I'll just put my rods in the rod holders. I won't even cast the line out. I'll just make it a silent live. Leave it running for hours. Yeah, Will, it'd be nice for you to be able to get out and do some fishing. I'm sure you miss it. Be cool to come down there and do some fishing with you sometime. I don't look at being a mod as having a job, but I guess some people do. But loyalty is always good. I try to make it into all the live streams of everybody I can, and there are people I'm definitely dedicated to trying to make all their live streams that I can. And a lot of them I'm not a mod in, which that's fine with me. I don't care if I got a wrench or not. Now, I mean, the wrench is nice when, you want to look at somebody's channel or, even share a link. You just click on their names. Click on their names and go to channel. But if you're not a mod, you can't do that. They need to just make it where everybody can do that. Because it's a hell of a lot harder trying to look at somebody's channel by trying to have a search for them when half the time, if you search for them, you can't find anything.
Yeah, like when I'm not a mod in a channel, it gets on my nerves that I can't just go over there and go to their channel.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, especially if they're not sharing links in there. Oh, let's keep it on again.
Oh, yeah. Well, back to echoing again.
Is it still? Is it still?
I don't know. Is it? Yes. Valerie, I definitely appreciate you coming in and showing your support, Valerie. Means a lot to that everybody. Anybody that comes into my lives, I appreciate. It means a lot that anybody will. Whether they just pop in to say hi and throw a thumbs up, say hi and good luck, or they want to stay the entire time. That's it all means the same. Shows that people care. Have a good night, Valerie. I will see you in a live tomorrow. My light's dying already. I don't think either one of my lights that I brought were fully charged because my ring light killed them. But I got the other one. It's still been plugged in the truck. I'll grab it. It'll shine bright for the next half hour. There we go. That's bright. How about that? Well, this sucker is bright. Putting off all kinds of light now. Oh, buddy. Now you guys can see them rods a little bit better, even the black one. That sucker's showing up better. Yeah, I try to sport all the channels I can. Did Alicia mute herself? Hello? Earth to Alicia. Can you guys still hear me?
I could hear you. For some reason, it wouldn't let me unmute you or unmute me. I did that because you said there was an echo, and I knew if I left and came back, you wouldn't just pick me back up.
Oh. Well, there's no echo now.
Okay.
Oh, yep. Starting to get chilly. Phone says 44. Am I here? I might be here, Earl. I'm not sure. Am I? Yep. Showing up good now, yeah. Yeah, it looks better. Yeah, my other light, it only charged for about an hour from the time that I left the other lake until I got here. I've got the 110 plug in the truck that this light that's running now was charging on. Or no, the light that I was using was charging on the 110 plug, and I've got a single plug lighter inverter that I had my rapid charger plugged into, and that was charging. What?
I was laughing at what Earl said.
Oh, not all there? No. But yeah. Anyway, the inverter was plugged in, and my 110 plug only works when the key is turned on to accessory or the truck's actually running. So yeah, I left the other one plugged in the inverter because it'll run off the lighter socket, for as long as it needs to. So I left it in there charging, and it's good to go. I think my battery pack still got 2 lights on it, so it's still good. I'm sitting at 42%, so I'm not worried about it lasting I'm not worried about it dying out in the next half hour. I'd sure love a bike though. I don't even have the energy to get up, or I don't know. I got the energy. I just don't know that I really even care to worry about recasting. Maybe I will. I'll recast 1 or 2 of them. Ooh, this aluminum's cold. Oh, okay. Oh, that.
Sorry, I'm dropping things. Alright, let's take a look at this guy for a second. Not that you can tell.
If you ever need anybody to make a bunch of noise and alive, just holler at Alicia. She'll rattle and rattle. Hello. Where'd she go? Ah, she left us. I thought I had a bite, but I guess I touched the rod and I was about to say, if I got a bite now. See, Earl, there is bait on that rod. He's carp. And she's back. No.
Hey, I'm here. I'm putting you on a tripod. I'm trying to. Oh, turning it the wrong way. I don't know what
Are
I'm
you
doing.
going to fish or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw out a few times. That's what I
got
wanted to do
almost,
today.
almost friend. That's Earl again. I forgot about that one. Any luck so far, seismic? No, sir. I am so sorry. No, not a fish yet. Not even a bite. I wanted to get out. Back echo again. Hello.
I'm muting myself while I'm setting you up on this tripod.
Well, yeah, I wanted to get out and be. I wanted to be on the water at like, no later than 1 or 2. I didn't get set up and started until 5 o'clock, which, it made it up into the 60s, mid 60s, upper 60s today. And that's, I mean, it sucks that I wasted half the day, all because I couldn't go to bed and get up at a decent time. Plus, I fell asleep and didn't set my alarm or anything. But I mean, if I'd have done that, if I'd have gotten out on time, you know, maybe I'd have tried more places than just 2. But I'm trying. Yeah, you're good. Fix and go to bed. Early morning for you. Well, I do appreciate you coming in. Baits and debates. No fish yet. I don't know who Baits and Debates are or is. Nutria Ninja. That's going to be Earl again too. I don't know if I got Dave. If I'm subscribed to Dave Garcher or not. If I'm not, I'll have to come back in here and pick up the link and pick up his channel. You've had better fishing during the days for cats. Yeah, well, during this time of year, I think a lot of people do. Back during the summer, I didn't really have much luck during the day. I didn't have a whole hell of a lot of luck during the night, but I had more fish caught in the late evening and in the night than during the day. I guess it all depends on where you're fishing in the waters. I mean, you could. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. You could fish 2 or 3 spots in one lake, not get a bite, but then you go find that third or fourth spot. All of a sudden, you're catching fish out the wazoo. It all just depends on finding the right spot, I guess. And if I had good signal where I went fishing with Brent that day, I'd be going down there and I'd be going live regular. Well, I say regular, I mean it's a little over a 2-hour drive for me, so it wouldn't be so regular because that's a lot of gas. But I would definitely try to make a regular trip down here. I go do lives. I mean, I've never caught 7 catfish in one day like I did that day. So yeah, that was a nice productive day. I caught between the 7 fish, it was over 60 pounds worth of fish. So can't complain about that. All right, Papa T. Damn it. Papa T, have a good night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. I appreciate it a lot. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Oh, that's cool. Uh, that's cool, Steve. Oh, is it Will? Okay. Well, that place, I mean, like I said, it was 2.5 hours for me. It was 2 hours just to get to Marietta. How many channels does Earl have? I don't know. Is Bates and Debates, Earl, is that you too? I am going to be trying to get out, branch out, and go to different places. Uh, Sooner Lake up there north of Stillwater is supposed to be pretty good. Stillwater is only an hour from the house. Um, I can just hit Highway 177 and get straight up there, go straight up to Stillwater. And so I think Sooner Lake's only 15 minutes. Oh, Jesus. God, Alicia,
What happened?
you scared the shit out of me.
I hit the unmute button. What'd it do?
I heard, and I'm sitting there talking, and out of nowhere, I just hear, and I'm like, oh, God. I thought somebody was over here cocking a gun or something. I don't know. It just scared me.
I'm sorry.
So, but yeah, there's a couple lakes up there around Stillwater, and Sooner Lake's supposed to be pretty good. So I think sometime I'm going to pack up and go up there. An hour is not too bad. That's not even a half tank of gas. So it won't hurt too much. I don't know. Is there a new shad record? I'll have to look at the wildlife department's website. I haven't gotten a email from the wildlife department about it. They usually send emails out about that stuff. But
Record?
he said a shad record. Huh?
I thought you said shad.
I said shad. But, yeah, Will, I don't know. I'll have to check into that. I do not know. I was talking to my dad, telling him, I was looking on Craigslist. I found can't remember what I found, a 2-horse, or I found a small motor, gas motor for the Bass Raider. They wanted $300. It was an old Johnson. And he was like, well, they got, you can get a new Evinrude, about a 3.5 horse or it might have been 2.5. I don't remember what size he's talking about. He's like, hey, you can get a new Evinrude for about 800. Like, no, I mean, why spend 800 if I can go get, an older Johnson or Evinrude that still runs and is good for cheaper if I can find one. But got trolling motors for it. But I would much rather have a gas engine to be able to, putter around or get me to a spot in the lake a little bit quicker. But that Bass Raider would be a good boat just for me to load up in the back of the truck one day and go. $12.21.21, a 2-pound, 2.6-ounce gizzard shad from, holy hell, man. That is a big shad.
That is a huge shad.
Off the res, I don't know if Will has a channel. I mean, I don't know that well. I mean, he's got a channel, but I don't know if Will puts out any content or has. It was cool that day I was doing the live at the house and Will came up and showed us around there at Texoma, around where he lives. That was pretty cool. Okay. Will says it's going to be quite a while before he does videos on that account. We got the homies driving back by with their nice colorful LEDs flashing in their Tahoe. Will hadn't done a video since his shoulder went out, and that sucks. Thankfully, I haven't had any kind of trouble with my shoulders like that. Yeah, we got about 10 more minutes before I shut this down. I sure wish I was able to get a bite. I usually fish the east side of this lake, but I figured I'd take the easiest route and try the southern route down here, thinking maybe they'd be over by the dam in that area, but guess I was wrong. Of course, I'm not really, I mean, the dam is around the bend, not really a bend, but, up the bank a little ways to the east. What's up, Jeremy? You're sick as hell right now. I saw you were live. I want to say what's up. Damn, Jeremy, I'm sorry to hear you were sick. I know yesterday you were doing all right. Oh, damn. Yeah, it don't take long for sickness to jump up here and get you. Appreciate you popping in. We're on the second lake of the night. Spent 3 hours trying at one lake and going on. Well, we just now hit 2 hours on this one. Gonna end it here at midnight because I ain't had a bite yet. I forgot what the other one's Texoma something, isn't it, Will? Fishing Texoma or something like that. Mm. That's not good, Jeremy.
Makes me think
Just
of
take
Sally
care of your,
Fields.
huh?
That makes me think of Sally Fields.
No. What does?
Sarcoma or whatever.
What?
Smokey and the Bandit.
What makes you think? What? Where did that come from?
The name of that channel is part of.
Name of what channel?
Huh?
Name of what channel?
Whatever you just said.
Lake Texoma?
Yeah, Texoma. Remind me of the Texarkana, whatever it is.
Yeah, Texarkana is still. Well, if you hit Highway 82 in Gainesville, Texas, and you head through there and you go to Paris, and then you go through Paris and you pick up some other highways, or you go down to I-30. Texarkana is still, I don't know, about 3 hours east on the Texas border.
Yeah, it just was similar sounding and made me think of it.
All right, Jeremy, take it easy. Take care of yourself, man. Make sure you keep fluids in you and stay up on medicine if you got it. But I appreciate you popping in to say hi, man. Hell, I'd be happy if one of these rods ended up deciding they wanted to pull a Chargers, pull a thing like the Chargers did the other night and wait till the last second. Only problem is, if that happened, well, then I'd get a bite, and then the fish would let go. Damn, that Charger sounds pretty good.
That game was so crazy.
Say what, Alicia?
What? I just said that game was so crazy.
Yeah, it was. Will says, what's funny, there's a town called Texoma, but it's nowhere near Lake Texoma. Yeah, I know. I've seen it on the map.
That's really weird.
Yeah. I can't remember where it's at, but yeah, it's nowhere close. I mean, you would think it's nowhere near Texas. You would think a town called Texoma would be, right there on the Oklahoma-Texas border or something. I don't know, Earl. What? I suck. It's bedtime. What? Can't be bedtime. You ain't working tomorrow. I know I got to pee again, but I'll wait till I'm done here. It's almost 10 a.m. and you're still up. I know, that's crazy, Earl. I mean, it's almost 10 p.m. and you're still up. Yeah. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember what part of the state it was in, where it was. Oh, that's weird. My phone isn't charging anymore.
Oh.
I mean, it's staying Like it's dropped to 40% and it's showing that it's charging, but maybe it's because my battery pack's cold and it's not really giving the output it's supposed to. But
They're saying they're on strike. It's too cold.
huh?
That's my fish are on strike, and they're saying it's too cold. They won't bite.
Yeah, I think it's the same here.
If you're like 10 degrees warmer.
Mm.
Lucky.
I mean, I can't feel too bad. Chunky's even been going out getting skunked here lately.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
how
what I
Bex.
mean.
I don't know how Bex and Steven did tonight. Hopefully, they caught something.
They usually do pretty good, even when everybody else is cooking.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do.
Their worst nights are usually better than my best nights.
To dig a boot out.
All right, Dr. Pepper's gone. Hell, I brought a couple beers with me and I didn't even drink a single one of them. I don't really drink beer out in the cold when it's cold. And usually, if I do when I'm out fishing, by myself like this, I might have one, maybe two. But even then, I slow roll them. All right, Rez. Yeah, I'm about to call it a night. It's 11:56 now. I appreciate you hanging out. Mike's Fishing Home. Thanks for popping back in. Rez, you have a good night. Mike says, peeking back in. Sorry about departure. Travel around the world. I know. That's all right, man. You didn't miss nothing here. Just some good hanging out.
Just a little tour of the flood zone.
Alicia showed us her tail waters.
That's true.
What are you laughing about?
That's the truth.
I thought you were laughing about the way I said it.
I was.
Because I said it like that on purpose. Yeah, fishing Texoma land. That's Will Green's other channel. All right, guys. Let's see if I can make this happen without locking the damn phone up. There we go. It didn't lock up that time. All right, guys. It is 11:58 now. I've been running this second stream for 2 hours and almost 10 minutes now. So Mike's been from Canada to Thailand, from Florida to Polynesia. His ass hops. Yep. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get any fish. Didn't get a single bite. That sucks. 5 hours worth of fishing and absolutely nothing to show for it. But that's all right. I mean, that's the way it goes. We tried. I enjoyed my time out. I enjoyed all my time with everybody that came in and hung out with me. So with that said, I am going to go ahead and end the stream. And if anybody's live whenever I get in, it's going to be 1 o'clock before I get in and get unloaded and everything else. But I'll pop into somebody's live and let people know I made it home safe. Got a half-hour drive from here. So I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in. Didn't catch nothing, didn't have no bites, but it was still a good night to me. So I appreciate it. And I hope you guys all enjoyed it. What?
I said it was still fun and entertaining. You're live.
Yeah, well, I try to do that. So, but Alicia, thanks for coming up. Thanks for hanging out. Yes, sir, Mike. Got friends to show for it. Had a good crowd for most of the night. Kind of slowed down whenever I started the second stream, but you know what? That's the way it goes. It's late. Other people are live, and you know we made a good run. We tried, but I'm gonna end it, and y'all have a good night. Said I'll let people know when I made it in safe. So y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.